What's up? Hey, girls. It is Power Up 5 Alive. Power Up 5 Alive. I have to close my eyes to fluff my hair, y'all. You know, I got to mess with my hair. My hairstylist, when she finishes cutting my hair every week, I'm always like, okay, like, give me the flat iron. I got to put my hands in it. I can't stand it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to Power Up Tuesday. Power Up Tuesday. Please comment when you're on. I want to congratulate last week's comment winner, Cynthia McRae. Hello. I see y'all popping on. Thank you for being here. So Cynthia, congratulations. Somebody tag her for me. That'd be awesome. Hey. I see y'all. Some of you say Facebook user if you haven't given StreamYard permission yet. I don't know you're here yet. You guys, my heart is so full today. I'm super duper excited about all the awesome things going on. And I want to tell you, first of all, I shared over the weekend, I was with one of my national sales director girlfriends, and I shared with a director that was at the retreat I went to, our pace setters form. And she was like, oh my gosh, she doesn't have a national actually. And so she was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I was like, I know, right? So I just wanted to share that with y'all that you are at the right place. Hey, Wade. Thank you for tagging Cynthia. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Donna. You are at the right place at the right time. You were born for such a time as this. Perhaps this is the moment for which you were created, right? Those are all of the scriptures and amazing, empowering things of where we're at right now. And so I got to ask y'all a question. Winning the day. I want to challenge you to something. And I know we just finished our first 30 days. Okay. And I want you to comment who finished their 30-day goal. Okay. Let me know if you finished your 30-day goal, because what I failed to do was change the Google form instead of saying, what is your 30-day goal to, did you finish your 30-day goal? And so I edited it. So this Sunday, when y'all submit your stuff, you will have the opportunity to tell me, yes, I finished it. Here's how I did it, or here's what I want to work on next time so that I can ensure I finish it. Okay, it says Facebook user, so I want to know who this is. I'm assuming this is Kaylin, but I'm not positive. So you got to let me know. Okay, this one, hey, I don't know who you are either. Kaylin is here. This is, hey, Holly. All right, I don't know who y'all are, okay? So you got to sync your Facebook with the stream so it'll let me at least see your names so I know who you beautiful girls are. Are y'all ready? What are you most proud of this week? Working full circle felt so good. I had my first ever party. Listen to y'all. This is Ashton. $640 in sales. Very first party. Let me say that again. Very first party. I'm proud of my sales. I'm proud of bookings and a party. Y'all, it feels so good to party. It feels so good to party. Okay, let me keep going. I want you to hear this one. I am proud that I picked myself back up. Do you ever wake up and you're like, whoo, after yesterday, I need a redo? Okay. So I have been following this like health and wellness journey. Okay. I go on my trip and I actually did really good on my trip, surprisingly. I mean, like really good. I came home and I looked at the scale and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I only gained 1 pound. And I was like not on my program very well. I mean, I did good, but not perfect, right? So weighed myself. So guess what I did yesterday? Nothing. Nothing on plan, nothing on program, totally self-sabotaged. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do, when the pressure comes off And we think, well, I mean, I've already lost 13 pounds. Like, yay, right? And now I'm only like down 12, but that's okay. Like, I was able to get away with doing a little bit and it wasn't really bad. Why do we completely like parachute off the goal, out of the commitment? I literally watched myself do this spiral down the toilet bowl, completely like off the grid, you guys, off the grid for the whole day. And I was even consciously jumping off the grid, like, oh, it's fine if I eat the whole bowl of spaghetti. Like, it's all good. My body is totally going to handle this well. It's going to be great. So what happens, you guys, is we take the pressure off, right, a little bit, and we go, well, it's fine. And then we negotiate because our motivation a lot of times comes from external. So I was being externally motivated by the scale. And what I was forgetting was the long-term goal. And the long-term goal was still a ways away. But here's what I want you to remember. I woke up today. You know what I ate for breakfast this morning? The freaking bowl of spaghetti. And then I had to like grab my face and go look in the mirror. And I was like, no. You're not sabotaging this. Not today. This is not about today's decision. You are not a slave to the scale. You are a person who is creating a healthy lifestyle. Here's why. And I have to go back to the reason. You guys, instead of telling myself all day, you're not going to go off plan. You're not going to make bad choices. You're not going to be dumb again. Do you know what I had to tell myself? Who I was. I am disciplined. I am committed. I am not a person who lacks focus. I'm focused. I'm committed. I am disciplined. I am creating a healthier lifestyle. That's what I'm doing today. So today, the rest of today, even though I botched my 5 o'clock wake up call, botched my 5 a.m. wake up call, meaning I didn't do my quiet time, meaning I ate spaghetti for breakfast, meaning did I win the day once 6 o'clock a.m. came? And I had already eaten spaghetti by 6 a.m. I was losing the day. But instead of being a person who thought if I messed up one part, my old self would have botched the entire rest of the day, maybe the week, maybe the month, and thought, if I can't do it perfect, I'm not doing it at all. And I made a decision to remind myself who I am, not who I'm not what I'm not going to do. Because y'all, we obsessively tell ourselves who we're not. We can obsessively tell ourselves what we're not going to do, what it's going to feel like to not win. Progress over perfection, right? Imperfect progress. So the fact that from 6 to 12 today, guess what? I've been on track. I've been on track. And from 12 to 6, I'm going to get an opportunity to be a person who is disciplined and focused and committed. Because what the truth is when I can be disciplined in one area of my life, it creates discipline in other areas of our lives. I am choosing the person that I'm becoming. And becoming is a process. Hey, Cindy Bird, I can see your name now. Hey, Kawana, I can see your name now. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Anne-Marie Farr. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melinda, Marcy. I love y'all's comments. It makes me so happy. Okay. So you can tell yourself who you are. Because when you remind yourself and you obsess about trying not to be something, that's exactly who you become. I want y'all to chew that for just a minute. Why? because we get more of what we focus on. And when we try to tell ourselves, oh, I am not skipping my bookings. I am not skipping my call time. I'm not going to skip it today. I'm not going to skip it today. Gonna skip it today. Gonna skip it today. Gonna skip it today. Right? So I kept yesterday, I kept reeling and saying, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, it was only a couple pounds. Like, it's not going to take me all the way back to where I started. So even if I suck today, it's not going to be all the way back. But the minute that I reminded myself who I'm becoming, it made me want to focus on those good, healthy choices because it reminded me why I wanted them. And you guys, so many times I think about our goals in Mary Kay the same way, is that I literally remember being the queen of procrastination before I earned a pink Cadillac. God would shoulder tap me with somebody's name. I would have somebody on my heart. And guess what? I would think I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. Remember, procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God's going to give you another chance to do it later. I don't want to make assumptions about what God's called me to. I want to make assumptions that I'm becoming more of who I'm supposed to be, who I'm called to be, and who I want to be. And in order to do that, I want to win the day. But you guys, sometimes we just got to win the little moment. I even felt a little bad about eating the spaghetti this morning, but I was like, it'll be fine. It's going to be okay. And I hate to like take y'all down this little rabbit trail with me because I don't want you to think that I'm perfect. But at the same time, it's like, I need y'all to know I'm not perfect and that I royally screw up sometimes. But it's looking at your face in the mirror like, girl, you got this. Get it together. Hey, get it together, right? How many times do we need to have a conversation in the mirror? The worst part is because I ate like crap yesterday. I didn't sleep with the flip last night. I got up late. I didn't even do my quiet time today. So the thing that was most important, the thing I want to do more than anything is have my quality time with my Jesus time. And guess what? I bailed because I was lacking discipline in the things that make me feel good and feel powerful. And when my alarm went off at 5:15, I didn't even hit snooze, y'all. I just turned it off. So at 6:30, Gunner comes bebopping in my bedroom like, hey. And I'm like, oh, I didn't hit snooze. The best thing I ever did when I used to do Savers was I plugged my phone in across the room. So when it went off, I had to get up. And when my feet would hit the floor, I would go to the bathroom. First thing is I would put food in my mouth and drink a whole bottle of water. And guess what? I was awake. Brush my teeth. I'm awake. And then I would sit down and do Savers. Because if I didn't do all that, guess what? I would go to the couch. I would snuggle back in and be like, because I ate like crap that day probably. Do y'all know that every day of becoming a national sales director, literally the whole time I was in NIQ, I ate McDonald's every single day. Can you imagine how much healthier my brain would have been if I'd actually fed it some nourishing food instead of crap? Okay. Focusing on what you want. What's the big outcome? That's the big thing, y'all. Those are the big boulders. Then it's the little tiny things in between all of that. It's the moment of feeling a nudge and picking up the phone. And I want y'all to win the day. We're going to talk about winning the week in just a second. I want to win the day. But when I botched yesterday, the day after perfect, yesterday was my day after perfect. I was pretty freaking good on my trip. I mean, I could have eaten some really crappy stuff, right? You're like out at restaurants and like it's a, and I did make some questionable choices. But before I left, I was all in, all in. And then you know what happened? I negotiated a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And by day 3, I leaned back into getting back on track. But you know what I did on day 4? I fell off the wagon, rolled in circles, and rolled into a ditch. That's what happened on day 4 of negotiations. Day 5, first thing in the morning, I was climbing out of the ditch when I was eating the spaghetti for breakfast. Do y'all hear me? But by lunch today, I'm back on the train. Okay? So it's making a conscious decision to grow in the direction of your dreams. We can stay off the train, y'all. And I've been doing this a long time. My discipline muscles, my husband told me I was weak, so I'm trying to get my muscles bigger. Right? I'm like, God, they feel bigger than they look. I'm growing my own discipline muscle still. It's a journey every day because I'm a person who can lean into perfection. And if it ain't perfect, I don't want to do it. But you guys, that is not the way of the world. Perfection does not work in Mary Kay. Perfection doesn't work in Mary Kay. And it was the best gift ever for me to hear that from National Sales Director Pamela Waldrop Shaw. That's what she told me. Perfection doesn't work in Mary Kay. And it was freeing and stressful all at the same time. So, number 1, what is your day after perfect? My day after perfect was ugly. Okay? But the day after, the imperfection, I had to wake up and climb out of the ditch and get back on the train. Are you on the train or you off the train, my friends? You are in this group. You committed to being in this group because you do want to be a sales director. You want to earn a car. You want to move up in Mary Kay. That's what this group's about. We are the pace setters. We're the car out front leading the way. And I'm looking through the beast mode sheets and I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay. Where are we, girls? Where are we? And I'm checking our numbers and I'm looking at our results. And so for the first 4 weeks, y'all, we just leaned into the sheet. We just leaned in. We were just like making a few good choices, but still kind of off the train. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like we were not all in on the train. We were like on the back of the caboose, maybe holding on a little bit. Like I'm going to lean into maybe trying to do some of this stuff. Y'all, we're here. We're 30 days in and I'm going to raise the bar for you. We're going to raise the bar. It is time to raise the bar. We got to get all in. We got to get on the train. We as a national area are going to have our best year ever. I decided it. I committed to it. And right now, guess what? The first month of the seminar year, we were ranked number 12 in the Diamond Division. Do you know where we were at the beginning of November? We dropped to number 28. What does that mean? It means the speed of the leader is the speed of the gang. So I'm raising my bar. A mom just came in a few minutes ago. We got to have a conversation. Guess what? I got to lead by example. I pulled out my own beast mode sheet. Okay. I want to do the things that got me here. I built a national area once. I built a unit 1,000,000 times in Mary Kay. I know how to do this and I want to do it with you because that's the piece of my business that makes me the happiest. It's the most fun to me. It's exciting. I want to bring in some new excited girls. I want you to bring in some new excited girls. I want you. If you want to be, listen closely, all ears on. Can y'all hear me? Make sure you got your ears all cleaned out and listen to this. Here's the deal. On your pace setter sheet, you guys, those boxes at the top are intended to be a reflection of what happened at the bottom. Okay? I really should reverse the sheet, but I just like the way it's laid out and kind of like the way it flows. Okay, listen. 5 faces and 5 interviews a week is the minimum. Do you hear me? Minimum activity. If you want to be a DIQ and you want to earn a free card, Mary Kay, that's the minimum. That gives you 20 faces and 20 interviews a month. My question to you is, you're going to add about 4 to 5 team members a month to your personal team when you are doing that. That is a gold medal, my friends. Mom, will y'all close that door or go somewhere else, Gunner? Okay. Then there's 10. 10 is premier. If you want your team to be producing about 8 to 9,000, 8 to 10, I'll say 8 to 10. How's that? 8 to 10,000. Okay. That is you doing 10 faces a week and 10 interviews a week. You know what that's going to add? About 10 new people. You guys, the more that you're doing, the better your recruiting results will be. Yeah, we recruit about 1 out of 5. When you sit across from her and you share all the facts about Mary Kay, your number will be more like 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4. But we'll just go in the middle, 1 out of 4-ish, I'll say. So when you're doing 10 a week and you do that for 4 weeks, you'll have about 10 new. That's Premier Club. Pink Cadillac, Holly, I want to win a Cadillac. That's the conversation I hear. I hear it a lot. That's 15. It's 15 non-negotiable. Y'all, we've got to raise the bar for ourselves of who we're becoming. If we want to become a Cadillac director, we have to do that which a Cadillac director would do, right? Okay, let me pull this out because I want to tell y'all. So in addition to our beast mode weeks, okay, where I'm recognizing 25 faces, 500 in sales, and I have all of our recognition from this week too. That's getting uploaded, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, listen to this. $975 week in sales. Marcy. Michelle, $919. Crystal, $796. JPF, $789. Tag them in the comments. Nikki Smith, $761. Maria Shirley, $760. Gloria Sutherland, $737. Letitia Willis, $644. Ashton Hudgens, I had my first party. That's what she said. $640. Kaylin Haynes, brand new red jacket, $637. Shannon Huffman, brand new director, $620. Melissa Wells, $590, and Brandy Reynolds, $524. Leads, look at this. Shannon Huffman, are y'all ready? Triple digits. Shannon Huffman, 106. Anne-Marie Farr, 50 new leads, and Nikki Smith, 41. Kara Goodwin, 95. Kaylin Haynes, 57. Ann Stone, 36. Cindy Burt, 29. And Brandy Reynolds, 25. Y'all, wow. Sharing appointments, JPF, the queen with 9. 9 sharing appointments. Shannon Huffman with 4. Nikki Smith with 3. And Kaylin with 3. New bookings. Brandy Reynolds, 21. Ann Stone, 20. Kaylin, 17. Nikki Smith, 16. Cindy, 16. And Shannon, 12. Faces. Listen, 13 faces. Nikki Smith. Who finished above 5? Ashton, Tish, Maria all had 7. Michelle, Marcy, Crystal had 6. And 5 was Kaylin, JPF, and Anne-Marie. Y'all, 5 faces and 5 interviews. That is earning a car in Mary Kay. It's earning your first level career car. Don't underestimate the power of your personal team producing 5,000 wholesale. Do y'all know that today, still as a national sales director, my personal team always does 4,000 to 5,000 wholesale every single month. Always. Because I built a strong personal team. Those are our queens for the week. Listen to this. This next week, I'm going to recognize our 5 and 5 grand grind and shine girls. They're doing 5 faces. They're doing 5 interviews. And leads and bookings and affirmations. Okay. Y'all, we got to raise the bar. We've got to raise the bar. Then I got my 10 and 10 Premier Power Up Week. These girls are going to conquer 10 faces and 10 interviews this week. Who's going to have a Premier Power Up Week? And then 15 and 15, friends. It's a legendary leadership week. These women are wanting, by their activity, they're telling me, I want to earn a pink Cadillac. And I'm willing to become the kind of leader who works like a Cadillac director. Who said it? I'm coming for it. Put your name with it. Who says this? Who's coming for it, you guys? Who is willing to step up and step out, even when you botched it yesterday, even when you screwed up your breakfast? Because you know what's going to happen is I'm going to make the rest of my choices great the rest of the day, but the scale probably will still go up. And I've got to decide if I'm motivated by today's up and down, or if I'm motivated long term to do the work to get what I want, to be a healthy person, or to have a healthy lifestyle, or to make good choices. Whatever you're not changing, you are choosing. Remember, 5 and 5 is a grand grind and shine week. When you want to earn a car in Mary Kay, you will find a way. When you want to be a DIQ, finish your first car, earn a director car, re-earn that Grand Achiever Malibu, you will focus at the 5 and 5 grind and shine level, and you're going to make it grand. It's going to be great. You're going to focus daily on making the right choices because you're becoming the person who's going to win the day and the week. And you're going to be a conqueror because you're choosing that what you want is worth the payoff. You see, you guys, I can focus on not being a procrastinator. I can focus on, I wish yesterday I hadn't ate like crap, because I wish I would have got up today, done my quiet time, but I didn't, because I didn't choose. I didn't make the right choice, right? But today, every day when I wake up in Mary Kay, I get to choose to be the kind of leader that my future self will thank me for. You see, here's the reality. The way that I pay homage to Mary Kay Ash and to the nationals who paved the way for me to have this lifestyle, the women who, y'all, they would say Mary Kay and people would say, Mary, what? The way that I give them the tribute they deserve, the way that I carry on the legacy, the way that you create an opportunity. Anne-Marie AC came to mind just now. The way that AC will be able to be a Mary Kay girl one day is because we today are willing to carry on the legacy. You guys, you see, we're one generation away from there not being a Mary Kay. Because if we don't sell product and we don't add new team members, there is no Mary Kay. Our nationals retire every day. Therefore, our job is to build the legacy behind them so that they can continue to march forward and be proud of what they created. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. That's what Ralph Waldo Emerson said. Y'all, we're the trailblazers now. You are the trailblazers. You know, so many times I look back and think, oh my gosh, the day that girl said yes, we never knew that she was going to be the $1 million director. We never knew she was going to earn several career cars or drive pink Cadillacs or pay her bills with Mary Kay. Y'all, see, we don't know. It's like a pearl. We can check all the clams in the ocean, and not all of them have a pearl inside. You guys, the truth is that this is not for the chosen few. It's not. but it is for the few that will choose to make a decision and then make it be the right decision. If you find yourself dreaming about the life you want, if I find myself dreaming about our best year ever, that is not enough. After dreaming it, I have to design it. The way I design it is what will it take? Designing it is mapping it out. It's literally creating the architectural blueprint of your win. What would it look like for you to finish DIQ? What would it look like for you to get into DIQ by the end of the month so that on December 1, you could walk into DIQ committed, the biggest selling season of the year, the week between Christmas and New Year's? Everybody wants to sell Mary Kay. Everybody signs up to sell Mary Kay. You could finish your DIQ in 1 month if you made the decision that it takes the same work. Wrap it all up in 1 month and don't drag it out over 2 or 3 or 6 months or a year. Get it done quick. Get in and get it done and go be a pace setter, be a trail blazer. So yesterday I was on a call, and I'll wrap it up with this, with all the national sales directors from the Diamond Division. And you know what we talked about? We talked about you. We talked about how many amazing leaders we have in our national areas who can be nationals and the women who can be directors. And our goal is to debut the most directors on the seminar stage this seminar year. My friends, that is you. That's you. That's you stepping up. You guys, the way that we do that is slaying these courts, selling product, sharing the opportunity, selling product, sharing the opportunity. Some of you are a breath away from finishing your princess court. You're a breath away from finishing your national court. What would happen if by December 31st, you slayed your diamond ring? You finished your diamond bumblebee because you were tired of just laying in the ditch and letting the days go by and the trains pass you by while you were contemplating if you were going to get back on the train or not. I found a magnet the other day and it said Spain 2006. It was the year I was supposed to finish my first top director trip. Do y'all know I never did a top director trip? That year I negotiated. I told myself I wasn't on target, so I was not going to keep working for it. It wasn't going to happen anyway. And 2 months too early, I stopped leaning in and pressing, and I stopped believing. And I kept that magnet as a reminder that the pain of regret never leaves. It never leaves. But had I given it my all and missed, do you know that I would not feel any regret? Probably I wouldn't even be sad about it. People still say the word Spain, and I want to sit in the shower and rock back and forth and suck my thumb like Spain, right? I don't want you to be regretful that the seminar year will come and go without you putting on a suit, without you picking up the keys, without you finishing the thing that only needs your decision backed by action. Y'all, let's step up. Where are you finishing this week? I want your commitment, and I want your commitment in the comments. Are you a 5 and 5 grand grind and shine girl? Are you a premier power up girl with 10 and 10? Are you a 15 and 15 legendary leader? Which are you this week? I want you to commit. Share your takeaways. Congratulations to all of you for what you're doing. Y'all, everywhere I go, every woman that I pass would benefit by being in our company. I got to tell y'all, the guest event we did last night as a national area, oh my gosh, it literally made my heart leap. Congratulations, Michelle's girl signed on the spot before I even did marketing. Congratulations. Okay, I'm a 10 and 10. Who is Facebook user? I'm a 10 and 10. Put your name with that one. 5 and 5, Melissa Wells. Congratulations. All right, who else is going to commit? You see, here's the piece, you guys. Here's the piece, is that now we got to bite on and commit, because I promise you, as each of us, yes, Kaylin Haynes, as each of us are willing to bite on and do the big things, it will benefit all of us. It will make us all better. It will make us stronger. It will make your Mary Kay better. And I want to tell you this. The women who have gone before us, the trailblazers, y'all, they're still alive. Arlene Lenars, she was one of Mary Kay's best friends. I'm Facebook friends with her. She watches and they know what we're doing to carry on the torch. And y'all, the beginning of our spark of what God has in store for us as a national area is Gold Circle. We are going to slay this goal. We are going to do it. We're not going to have regret that we didn't do it. We're going to do it. And what that means is all of us stepping into our place of getting our faces, getting our sharing done, because that is how we move forward. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you for what you're proud of. So proud of you for what you're proud of. Okay. I participated in a 24-hour booking blitz, new leads that I was able to do anything we were moving. While it wasn't the week I wanted, I did activities to set up for a better week. Y'all, we got to bite on big. I'm proud of you for being willing to be proud of yourselves. Listen to this. Power statements. I am capable and ready. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My word this week is movement. I live in the favor of God. I can do anything I put my mind to. Never give up. Wake up, drink your coffee, and punch today in the face. That one made me literally jump out of my skin. Get focused and stay focused. Just do it. Fight for the time. Confidence, the feeling about being certain of something. Every day equals your goals. I am strong, brave, fierce, and full of fire. Y'all, I hope that your power statement is something you're saying to yourself 25 times a day. Because when you have the moment of standing in front of the bowl of spaghetti, remind yourself of who you're becoming and make a conscious decision. Does eating this bowl of spaghetti serve what I really want on this day and this time? You're sitting with the Netflix remote. It's time to make your booking calls. Holding the Netflix remote toward the television, and you can ask yourself, is watching Netflix serving my commitment of having a 5 and 5 week and being a grind and shine girl? Is it serving my DIQ and future director decision? Because I want to be on the seminar stage, arm in arm. Can you imagine your face, arm in arm, at our first seminar in almost 3 years? Arm in arm, linked with all of the low national area directors who are going to get to debut with you at seminar. Imagine that moment. Think about being a piece in the link, because you being a piece in the link links us to our amazing goal. It links us to the Diamond Division goal, and it links Mary Kay into having our best year ever. And you guys, the better the company gets, the better opportunities that we have to serve our families and to grow into the amazing woman that we were inside all along, that God created us to be. Esther 4:14. Y'all know it. Perhaps this is the moment for which you were created. Decide and commit. Rise and grind, sunshine. You got this. Stand in front of your choices and ask them, is this right now serving my greater goal of debuting as a director by this day or getting into DIQ by this day? Make sure you're asking yourself that question. It makes it easier to not eat the spaghetti. I love y'all. I hope you have an awesome week. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of y'all for winning. I'm proud of you for committing. I'm proud of you for doing it when it's convenient. It matters. I notice. And I want y'all to know how much I appreciate you and how much I love being your leader. Y'all have an awesome day.